Like, no, thank you. Hi guys, we're Poolside Reactions. My name is Brian.
And I'm Shay.
First, we wanted to address if you hear like miss audios with the first two to this one, it's because we switched from watching the dub to the sub. The first two are going to be reacting to the ones that are dubbed. This one's going to be subbed, and from here on out, they're going to be subbed. But just to recap what happened last time, he got
sent to the school.
Oh, yeah.
He ate the finger, and then now he's dorming at the school for him to, I think, to learn the ways.
Yeah, I think the principal wanted to test his resolve.
Yeah, he got admitted, and I remember I had said that it very much reminded me of when Urahara forced Ichigo to chase after Kon because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he had to chase after another plushy-like character.
All right, well, let's get into it.
Yep.
Saori, 寮を案内してやる。それから諸々のセキュリティの説明もな。合格だ。ようこそ呪術高専。
おお、ちゃんとしてる。バカ。迷惑だっつうの。
Oh, Jesus.
いっしょ。それより明日はお出かけだよ。3人目の1年生を迎えに行きます。
Oh yeah, we saw this last last episode, right?
Yes, she was teased at the end of the previous episode.
Artwork is crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice.
1年がたった3人って少なすぎね。じゃあお前、今まで呪いが見えるなんてやつあったことあるか。ねえな。それだけマイノリティなんだよ、呪術師は。ていうか俺が3人目って言ってなかった？入学は随分前に決まってたらしいぞ。こういう学制服間に合ったんだね。おお、ぴったし。でも伏黒と微妙に違えんだな。ハーコついてるし。制服が希望があればいろいろいじってもらえるからね。え？俺そんな希望出してねえけど。そりゃ僕が勝手にカスタム頼んだんだもん。
Maybe it's just for him to easily see him.
Yeah.
それよりなんで原宿集合なんですか？本人がここがいいって。ああ、ポップコーン食いたい。俺たち今からあれに話しかけるの？ちょっと恥ずかしいな。おめえもだよ。
What a tourist.
こっちこっち。
やばい。あの目隠しどうなってるの？
そんじゃ改めて。
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do they have those in Japan? I mean, I'm just asking out loud.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, I don't know if I can answer that. What?
俺、虎杖裕二、仙台から。伏黒めぐみ。見るからに芋臭い。絶対ガキの頃鼻くそ食ってた。
POV.
名前だけって私偉そうな男って無理。きっと重油まみれにカモメに火つけたりするんだわ。私ってつくづく環境に恵まれないのね。
人の顔見てため息ついてる。これからどっか行くんですか？行くでしょう。東京観光。
What the hell?
それでは行き先を発表します。
Stupid.
Oh, that's not what they thought.
実は
飲み込んだ特級呪物を？必勝ありえない。衛生観念キモすぎ。
She's very animated.
She is. I like her.
実地試験みたいなもんだね。あれ？でも呪いは呪いでしか払えないんだろ？俺呪術なんて使えねえよ。君はもう半分呪いみたいなもんだから。体には磁力が流れているよ。これを使いな。呪力のこもった武器さ。これなら呪いにも効く。 それから少なは出しちゃダメだよ。あれを使えばその辺の呪いなんて瞬殺だけど、近くの人間も巻き込まれる。わかった。少なは出さない。いってらっしゃ
I
い。
wonder if he has like some sort of some level of control, because he's only had 2 fingers so far, right?
Yeah, but he said he had a level of control over it before from when he swallowed the first one.
Crazy.
病み上がりなんだから。でも虎杖は要監視でしょ。まあね。でも今回試されてるのは野原の方だよ。
あー、トル。時短、二手に分かれましょう。私は上からワンフロアずつ調べるから、あんたは下から。さっさと終わらせてザギンでシスよ。
ちょっと待てよ。もうちょい真面目に行こうぜ。呪いって危ねえんだよ。
最近までパンピーだったやつに言われたくないわよ。さっさと行け。
今日ずっとお前の情緒がわかんねえんだけど。
だからモテないのよ。
What?
なんで俺がモテねえって知ってんの？
Dang. Whoa, so fast.
Yeah. Now they're asking, do you need a receipt?
Yuji はさ、イかれてんだよね。異形とはいえ、生き物の形をしたものを自分を殺そうとしてくるものを一切の躊躇なく取りに行く。君みたいに昔から呪いに触れてきたわけじゃない。普通の高校生活を送っていた男の子がだ。才能があっても、この嫌悪と恐怖に打ち勝てず、志半ばで挫折した呪術師をめぐみも見たことあるでしょ。今日は彼女のイカれっぷりを確かめたいのさ。
I mean, you could probably already tell from the first meeting.
Right. She was super animated. I would have been like, I already know she's
She's
crazy.
She's good.
She's fine.
You'll fit right in.
She could do this.
それで隠れてるつもり。
呪いは人の心から生まれる。人口に比例して呪いも多く強くなるでしょ。地方と東京じゃ呪いのレベルが違う。
私の磁力が流れ込むから。
Ooh. I like her.
Oh, did it leave?
Oh no,
Oh,
somebody
there's a
else. It's
kid.
a little boy.
遊びで忍び込んで呪いにってところか。
Watch little boy be
ほら、
cursed.
もう大丈夫。おいで。
Like, no, no, thank you.
子供が美人に懐かないってのは本当みたいね。虎杖呼ぶか。
Oh.
Ah.
That one looks like a weird Muppet.
I was thinking the same thing too.
この呪い、知性がある。
レベルといっても単純な磁力の総量の話だけじゃない。狡猾さ、知恵をつけた獣は時に残酷な天秤を突きつけてくる。命の重さをかけた天秤をね。
この呪い全然大したことないのに。4
Oh, okay, so these they have grades.
Oh.
Yeah, they said Sukuna was a special grade.
Yeah. That explains why they didn't want him to let Sukuna out here.
Because it would just make the other ones run away, I guess.
Yeah.
合理的に考えて私だけでも助かった方がいいでしょ。丸腰よ、その子を逃がして。私のバカ、ほら逃がしてくんないじゃん。最後に沙織ちゃんに会いたかった。
Yeah, I was just about to say, where's he?
That was really cool.
Wait, is that her?
I think it's her. That's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. That's sad.
I wonder why. It's messed up.
I think they.
The hell did she do?
She didn't do anything. I think her family was from the city, and I think they were gonna build like a roadway there.
Did he? See, she's thinking what everyone's thinking.
Like, how did you do that?
Yeah. That's it.
I mean,
So are they getting paid?
no, they're going to school.
Hmm.
And she said that was the only way she could move there because she didn't have any money. Was to go to that school.
So I'm guessing it's some sort of scholarship.
Sure. They never specified. Their desserts always look so good in anime.
Yeah, but then when we have it in front of us, like the real version of it, we're just like, I can do without this strawberry.
Literally.
Like all these places I would love to go to. Those, I would eat those.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
macarons?
Yeah, heck yeah.
からじゃあね貸し借りなーし
なんだこいつ。
うちそこだからありがとう
I feel like mentally they're like the same age.
Mm-hmm.
不機嫌じゃない時あんのか。お疲れ様んさー。お、子供は送り届けたよ。今度こそ飯行こうか。ビーフタキラシ一緒。任せなさい。
Watch regular ramen.
Or they go to like 7-Eleven and just
Right.
get, which is still, in terms of us, that's still pretty damn good.
I know.
あ
We don't have that.
収穫忘れてた
Like their quality.
私の荷物持ってきて
That's why they need to open that H Mart.
貸し借りなしって言ったろ。
私の呪力で勝てたよ
Yeah, I haven't seen the progress on it.
ゲテモノ食いバカ力
なあ、伏黒。あれどったの伏黒。別に出番がなくて拗ねてんの。
子供
That was the end of episode 3. What did you think?
But that was really good. It was actually a really fast-paced episode because it was literally like they met her there and then immediately like took them to like, or at least kind of, I guess you could say mostly her or for both of them, like a test of being, you know, in Roppongi and going to that abandoned building. So overall, I really liked the episode. It was very fast-paced, kept me engaged. I'm really liking the girl. Like,
What was her
she's
name?
one of my favorite characters. Saori?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I
They
know
didn't-
it starts with an S.
Saudi.
Saudi. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, it felt like it was like an episode to test. Well, obviously it was to test Saudi, the newest member, but also to test Itadori to see how well he can do with another member. I mean, if I was Gojo, or of anyone of like that was like of sensei caliber,
Mhm.
I would like to test my students and see how they work in an environment where you have to be forced to work with someone who usually you don't work with, right?
Yeah. I think it also, too, was a test to see how much control he had
Over Sukuna.
over Sukuna
Mm.
because of the fact that he was asked him to not bring him out, which could be true about the other curses potentially running away if he brought him out. But because that wasn't tested, I don't know how much I feel like that might be the case. I feel like it could have been a combination of both. Like, so the other curses don't run away, but also so that so that they know for sure that he can control him, because he didn't bring him out at all. And like, yes, his power was based off of him eating the fingers, but still.
Which for now, I think he only has 2.
Yeah, he only has 2. I think he.
And
needs
I
a
think
total
they've
of
established
10.
that there's 10.
Yes, so he needs 8 more,
There's 10 fingers, but I think, isn't there like 20 of them?
something like that. Yeah.
There's like 20 pieces of Sukuna, but
Yes.
there's 10 fingers.
Yes.
So is there like 10 toes?
And that's one of the things that, remember, he joked about that in like the previous episodes. He joked that like that were 10 of them toes. I don't know if they actually
Other appendages?
Yeah, I don't know if they actually answered him about that. But yeah, I think this was definitely a great like introduction episode to the newest character. That
Yeah, I think this
Yeah.
is from what not to spoil anything, obviously, because we've just seen it.
Yeah.
I think this is the max that like it's a 3-man team. So it's very reminiscent of like Naruto, how there's like 3-man team and then you have the sensei.
yeah,
And that's the whole reason why I'm constantly like pulling similarities from Naruto, is because you have the Sasuke character who's like brooding and like doesn't care much, and you have the upbeat main character who's like
Itadori.
who's constantly like being an idiot, and then you have in this case Sakura's character who's like, who when we first met Sakura, like she was very quiet, but now like she's very upbeat, almost has the same like level mentality as Naruto at times. I like how there's no immediate love interest between these 3.
Agreed.
Like it's all platonic, it's all like fun and games, you know, and then they get serious whenever a curse shows up.
Yeah, I like the humor that's involved in there. And also another side No, if you hear jingling going on in the background, our cats decided to start playing with the noisiest toy, one of the noisiest toys that they have, and run around the house with it. So if you hear that, that is one of our cats. The other cat's probably sleeping or brooding at the door.
Maybe later
Set.
in later videos, we'll introduce you guys to our two cats.
Yeah. For now, though, they will stay outside. Because
Yeah.
if they were in here,
Let us know in the comments if you want us to do that.
yeah, we'll pay the cat tax in showing the cats.
But for now, this is the episode 3 reaction. My name is Brian,
I'm Shay.
and we're Poolside Reactions. Later, guys.
Bye.